Quad Webb and Dr. Heavenly face off with Sweet Tea while refusing to talk about King's criminal past. Quad Webb and Dr. Heavenly face off with Sweet Tea while refusing to talk about King's criminal past. Quad is on one, people. She is really on one. Now, we know for the past couple of days, Quad has really been going for Sweet Tea, really trying to convince people that she's better than Sweet Tea. Now, how is she coming for Sweet Tea and refuses to talk about King? As a matter of fact, I can't get anybody on that cast to talk about King. Now, we know the past 2 days she has recruited Funky Dineva to be her mouthpiece as far as telling everyone just how great Quad is and how bad Sweet Tea is. If you missed it, here's a clip.
Can we be honest? Can we be honest? And I know some of y'all don't like Quad, okay? And that's fine. But y'all like to move the goalposts because I said on a post, we have to be for real here. What about Sweet Tea's life would make Quad jealous? Like, seriously, okay? Quad do not want Dr. G. Sweet Tea don't live in a better house. Sweet Tea don't have more visibility and notoriety. She don't have more money. Now you cannot call Sweet Tea ugly by any stretch of the imagination. Sweet Tea is a beautiful girl. When it comes to aesthetics, she is at the top end of average. She's an average Black woman at the top end of average. Okay, she's at the top end of average. Quad dress better, ride better, eat better, date better, live better, shop better, go better, have more access, is in higher circles of friends. Again, you don't have to like Quad, but there is no world where Quad Webb is jealous of Sweet Tea. I'm sorry. So then here's the next thing that y'all do. Here y'all go. Ride better in a stolen car. Quad's car is not stolen.
Let me stop it there. So he goes really hard for Sweet Tea. And I was getting upset because then he crossed the line. He's saying that, so he's really pushing for Quad, not Sweet Tea. He's pushing for Quad. He don't even want y'all to say she looked better. Y'all don't want to say whatever. And I think Quad has this thing. I think she doesn't want to look. I don't know if she's competing with Sweet Tea and Dr. G, but I don't think she wants you guys to think that her life was affected in a bad way by the divorce. And that's me trying to be real neutral. So now, not only does it look like Quad hired Funky Dineva to be her cheerleader, now it looks like tonight she's hired another cheerleader that goes by the name Dr. Heavenly.
You so worried about Gregory. Are you serious? You have my scrap. That you had to call into a DM and lie to him and say that you can give him a baby and you have not made good on that. Girl, please. What is it? You didn't get enough out of the divorce? Moving on.
I am going to
She didn't get enough money out of the divorce. That's all it was,
T, how did you feel going into the vacation with Quad?
You know, I was open-minded and thought that it was going to be good, but I did have some doubts that there was going to be some drama because Quad was speaking on me and my marriage a lot, and I didn't think that was fair. This baby was talking about me every single week. She never misses, but I am always on her mind. I have a permanent residence. It's a mansion in her mind. So, yes, you are quite upset, and you would love to be me, honey.
No,
Sorry, you could never
I'm
be.
trying to figure out what is it? Is it that you have failed businesses? So I don't really care.
She said nobody wants a drunk. Oh, yeah, she did call me a drunk, by the way.
You have
But
a
you're
history
still
of being drunk, ma'am.
No, dear, I
yes,
don't.
You do.
No,
yes,
I don't.
Do.
You would love for me to.
You've had 2 DUIs. She is an alcoholic.
That kind of statement about somebody, let's don't say that. It's disparaging.
That's a big accusation.
You're not going to put that out there, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You're going to do, you can say a lot of things, but you won't say that, sweetheart. You won't. Okay, we see. Everybody drinks.
You really think she's an alcoholic?
Let me not say she's an alcoholic. I think that she's had issues in the past drinking, and then at the couples trip, she was drunk.
God has prepared me for him. My life has changed.
She's still talking.
She was disrespectful to him, and I think that he had a right to speak up when in regards to their marriage.
He said, shut the f up to Quad.
He didn't say shut the f up. He said you have a big mouth. That's two different things.
You don't help people. You got a big mouth.
It's not nice.
Now, I really do think that Dr. Heavenly should stay out of this mess. Nobody was talking to you. It's not a good look what Quad is doing to Sweet Tea to make fun of the fact that she can't have a baby. I don't think that's going to sit well with the audience, Quad. It feels like you're going in on Sweet Tea every chance you get. It's not a good look. I mean, you're supposed to be on and moving forward, have a new boyfriend, but you keep throwing low blows. And I don't think your fans are going to cheer you on as you go in on a woman that's having fertility problems. I mean, maybe Funky Dineva and Dr. Heavenly would, but I don't think anybody else is going to go along with you as you berate her. And as you drag Sweet Tea for filth, it's ultimately going to make you look very bad. I feel like it's going to make the audience say, well, you know, you're not perfect either, Quad. You're dating a criminal that has a history of ripping people off. See what I mean? It's going to push people to dig into King's background, which we know you don't want out there. Then you got people like Mariah Hawk jumping into it, which she really shouldn't jump into it, but I agree how she feels. She's upset because Quad tells Sweet Tea, you wouldn't be here without me. I mean, this is not good. So Mariah says, I dropped my damn phone on this one. Now, let's face it, people. Quad is on a downward spiral. She thought that she could bring King in and everyone would love him and you can say how rich he is and he bought you a Rolls Royce and you were going to be, you two, the apple of everyone's eye. You had no idea all these things were going to come out against King, with the most recent being that he's broke. So the rumor is there's no way in hell that King could afford to buy Quad a Rolls Royce. So A, he either did it illegally, or B, you did it yourself, Quad. You spent the money on your own car. These are the rumors. So it seems like everything is just backfiring on Quad. Now, personally, I do understand that you didn't know this information was going to come out about King, so you went in a little hard on Sweet Tea. But now that the information's out there, it's just really, really making you look bad, Quad. So if I were you, after tonight, when they air part 2 of the reunion, I probably wouldn't come out and say anything bad about Sweet Tea. But that's just me. I really do feel that if you say anything about Sweet Tea in real time, ooh, it's just not going to go good for you, Quad. It is not. You've gotten yourself into a real pickle. And I'm going to wrap this video up by saying this. Dr. Heavenly, if I were you, I would not say anything about Sweet Tea in real time either. You might even have to distance yourself from Quad because number one, you know, the audience is waiting to blame you for any and everything anyway, so why get caught up into that? Things are going very good for you now, and you should keep it that way. I mean, you didn't get Quad into this mess. She got herself into it. It just shouldn't have to do anything with you. You're in a good place right now. Let's keep it that way.
Daniel Dickey, and I have the pleasure of being one of the brand managers for Rolling Out Magazine, and I want to welcome you guys to the event. Thank you for coming as we unveil this super sexy cover of Dr. Heavenly. The legs is legging, the arms is arming, and the eyes is eyeing. All right, and so, but at this point, I want to introduce you guys to the Chief Operating Officer of Rolling Out Magazine, Mr. Randy Flynn.
We really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves so far. We've been blessed with a Remy Martin sponsor, even though he's watched all of us, but I know y'all enjoying the drinks, I'm sure. It's an honor for Rolling Out after 25 years that this particular Women's Month, we wanted to make sure we had the most dynamic women, the most positive women, women who are really doing big, big things here in Atlanta. So, to close out the month for us, one of the best, Here she is, Dr. Helen.
So we'll unveil it for you.
Where's the roll roll?
Now, y'all know I'm a huge Dr. Heavenly fan. I just love her to death. I love this for her. Congratulations. I mean, oh my gosh. I love Dr. Heavenly. She really is a strong woman, okay? And I don't need any backlash about it, okay? I really, really like her. Girl, all I will add is stay away from Quad. Don't get in Quad's mess, because next season, if she brings that man back, I mean, they always go around saying she's the only one that's not married to medicine. Who knows what's going to happen if she brings King back? I mean, it's going to be a different storyline for Quad. Let me put it that way. All right, you guys, I gave you guys a lot of information today. Let me know about what you think of everything we spoke about down in the comments section. And if you're a Dr. Heavenly fan, please hashtag congratulations. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.